Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys kind of how to have a similar UI to most of my tunes. A lot of you have been asking for this video, so I figured, why not please the masses. So, first things first, the first two add-ons are really the only two UI changing add-ons I have, are Trophy GCD, which pretty much tracks every global cooldown you use. I've seen a lot of streamers and YouTubers have this because a lot of viewers just generally want to see what abilities we're using in that certain global, and I have a profile set up, so all I have to do is really press load and it'll set it up. But if you're doing this from the very beginning, I pretty much disable all of these, and then you can move and anchor this around. And I'll show you here how to move it around, actually. If only I could move this thing. So you see that black bar? That is where Trophy GCD will show all of my abilities. Once I press load, it'll load my previous profile that I have on all of my tunes. And there we go. You'll see the Trophy GCD thing is now down here, which is where I want it to be. And you'll see everything is disabled here, except for the player, which is obviously my global cooldowns. So that's how you set up Trophy GCD. And now we go into the more complex thing of Bartender, which really isn't that complex, but I can see why some people get confused about it. So how Bartender works, let's just describe the normal Blizzard bar, I guess. So this is the normal Blizzard bar. The two Griffins and action bar. I think now there's actually another action bar like over here somewhere, but I haven't used the Blizzard default UI in super long, so I don't really know. However, so this is what it'll just look like normally, and it's what it'll look like when you log in. And I should have probably gone on at max level to do this in like explain the guide a little bit more and have more abilities to throw on my bar, but we'll just throw on different abilities on the bar as usual. So first things first, no one really likes the Blizzard art bar, so you're going to right click on Bartender, you're going to go to Blizzard art bar, you're just going to disable it so it goes away, because I don't like it. It looks really clunky, takes up a lot of your screen, just don't like it. Whenever you left click this, you'll be able to move any of these around, so you'll see here, if I just left click Bartender, my action bars now appear. You always have to pay attention to the bar number as well. You'll see here, the bars are numbered bar 1, bar 5, and bar 6, bar 3, and bar 4. I don't really know if there's really any order to when you make a character as to like what your bars are set up to. But to customize this, again, you just have to right click, see the, I guess, notation of the bars. So bar 1 would be bar 1. You can change the transparency of it, which is alpha. You can change the size of it, which is scale. I always have mine at about 1. You can change the padding, which puts space in between your abilities. I don't really fuck with that much. And you can change the amount of buttons. You can also change the amount of rows. If you have a Razer Naga, I'm pretty sure it downloads an application that makes it so there's a row that matches the layout of your mouse. So it's a row of 3 by 4. Usually I just have one row because that's just what I like. And going back, you can move this around. So usually how I set up my bar, you can literally just left click and move everything around. So I always set up my character thing in the very corner. I set my bags in the corner because I like my layout kind of looking a little bit more clean. I usually put all my bars kind of right onto each other, and I'll always kind of have them at the bottom of my screen because that's just what I like. I'll always have my pet bar just kind of over here, just somewhere where it's not in the middle of everything. And a zone ability bar will give you like that zone specific ability. Example, this would be on Argus when you had the light forged laser beam thing. That's what the zone ability is. And the extra action bar, I'm pretty sure is the vehicle bar. I don't know. I don't honestly know that, but I think this is where the vehicle bar will show up. But anyway, that's kind of it, honestly. There's really not much to Bartender. I'd say if you are clicking, just stop that shit and start using your mouse buttons or keyboard buttons. There is this thing called button lock, and it pretty much makes it so you can't move abilities. So it's off right now. I can move slam around. If I turn it on, I'm not going to be able to pick it up and move it around. So be sure to disable this if you're actually customizing your bars. And I really think that's it. I don't think I really missed anything, to be honest, because I don't really know what else there is to talk about Bartender. It's one of the most simple UI changing add-ons. Probably my favorite UI changing add-on. I don't think there's really anything wrong with it. I think it's very simple, and it's very easy to customize, and you can pretty much add however many bars you want, up to 10. You can customize your bag bar, you can customize pretty much anything on here. So that's my UI, guys. It's not really too hard. You just move bars around and customize them. You can also, obviously, change and customize a decent bit. I don't think I've ever really gone crazy with this and made my bars look outstandingly different than what the normal setup is. The most I've changed is really the scale and the padding between the abilities. Other than that, I don't think I ever change anything really. You can also hide hotkeys and macro text, but I don't do that because I just need to see my abilities. And, yeah, I believe that's it. Do you want Recount, by the way? This is SCADA. Just download that and usually just throw it in the corner. But most of the time, I just throw almost everything at the bottom or in the corner of my screen. And then we have this huge kind of display of just normal screen without a lot of clumpiness to it. So, yeah, if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, description, bell thing, and I'll see you guys next time.